we're asked to find each of these composite functions, their domain. We should find the function and its domain. So the first one is f composite g, which is f of g of x. Yes. So g of x is this, f of x is that. So I have square root of 2 square root of 3 minus x. So that's our composite function. And the domain, how do you get the for this? So the domain, for this to be defined, remember this 3 minus, because this should not be a negative number, so it could be 0 or number greater than 0. So the only way the number is greater or equal to 0 is when 3 minus x is positive. Yes, this is the major thing. This is just a constant and is a positive constant. So the domain now is x, 3 as 3 is greater or equal to x, or x less than or equal to 3. Or use interval notation, minus negative infinity comma 3. So that's our domain. For the second one, this is g composite f, which is g of f of x. So we substitute. This is square root 3 minus, so instead of writing x, we write square root of 2x. Again, that's the composite function. For this to be defined, the domain 3 minus root 2x must be a positive number, that's number greater than or equal to 0, and this x must be a positive number, that's number greater than or equal to 0. So that's it here. So we solve for, here we have 3 is greater than or equal to root 2x. So squaring both sides, we have 9 is greater than or equal to 2x. Therefore, 9 over 2 is greater than or equal to x. And x is greater or equal to 0. So the best way is 0 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to 9 over 2. So that's the domain. Or use interval notation, which is 0, 9 over 2. That's in this bracket. So that's our domain. So let's solve the third one. The third one in the other line. So I. So g composite g is g of x. So which is square root of 3 minus, instead of x, I still write square root of 3 minus x. That's the composite function. So let's look at the domain. The domain, for this to be defined, 3 minus 3, that's whatever that is here must be a positive, a number greater than or equal to 0, and also whatever that is here must be greater than or equal to 0. So solving for here, we have 3 is greater or equal to root 3 minus x. That's 9 is greater or equal to 3 minus x. Therefore, x is greater than minus 3 minus 9 is minus 6. Or maybe minus 6 is less than or equal to x. Why here I have 3 is greater than or equal to x. So meaning that x is less than or equal to 3. Therefore, the domain, we'll put it together. The domain is now what? Minus 6 is less than or equal to x. X is less than or equal to 3. Or we'll write in interval notation as minus 6, this bracket, curved brackets, 3 inclusive. So that's our domain. Thank you.